Listen carefully, because time is running out. There is a woman, cloaked in darkness, watching you. She has whispered your name in shadows, and every spell she casts against your light. But tonight, heaven reveals her secret. And I, Archangel Michael, have come to break the chains she has wrapped around your soul. Listen to me carefully, because this message will not wait. For too long you have felt something you cannot explain. The uneasiness in your chest, the strange heaviness when you wake up at night, the way shadows seem to linger around you longer than they should, the way your blessings suddenly fall apart just when you are about to touch them. These are not accidents. This is not your imagination. It is the work of a woman cloaked in darkness. She has spoken your name in whispers, not to heaven, but to the abyss. She has called upon forces not of the light, but of shadows. She waits until the midnight hour when the world is asleep. Her room is lit not with sunlight, but with blackened candles. On her floor circles are drawn, with salt, with ashes, with symbols that are not meant to be seen by the innocent. Her lips move, but the words she speaks are not prayers, they are curses. She ties knots with black thread, and each knot carries her intention to bind your progress, to chain your destiny, to twist your path into confusion. When you feel sudden pain without reason, when you sense people turning cold toward you, when opportunities escape your hands like water slipping through your fingers, it is because her spells are working in silence. She believes you are unguarded. She believes no one sees what she is doing. But she is wrong. For I am Michael, and I see her. Every secret move, every candle she lights, every shadow she summons, I see it all. And now I reveal it to you. Understand this, she does not attack your body alone. She attacks your mind, filling it with doubt. She attacks your spirit, weighing it down with despair. She attacks your destiny, hoping to cut you away from the path God has prepared for you. She delights when you feel hopeless. She rejoices when you are weary. Because in your weakness she believes her darkness wins. But child of light, you were never alone. From the very moment she spoke your name in darkness, heaven recorded it. From the very moment she tried to send chains around you, heaven prepared a sword to cut them, and that sword is in my hand now. Do you feel the heaviness? That is her shadow pressing. Do you feel the strange resistance? That is her curse moving. But do you also feel the stirring in your soul as I speak? That is the fire of heaven rising to burn every curse into nothingness. You must listen closely, because what I am about to say will expose her completely. I will guide you through the darkness she created, and I will show you the prayer that will turn her own spells back upon her. Every knot she tied will untie. Every candle she lit will blow out. Every curse she whispered will return to her lips. But first, you must understand. You are chosen.
You are protected, and though she sits in her circle of shadows, you now sit in a circle of light that no darkness can enter. Hear me, do not fear, because her power ends tonight.
Now, listen carefully, for what I reveal to you next is not for the faint of heart. You have wondered why so many things in your life have been delayed, why moments of victory slip from your grasp at the very last second, why your heart feels heavy when there is no reason, why some nights you wake up breathless as though something unseen presses on your chest. Child of light, these are not coincidences. They are signatures, marks left behind by the one who works against you in the shadows. The woman I speak of does not move in daylight, for the light exposes her. She thrives in secrecy, believing that if she hides her hand, you will never discover the source of your pain. She has whispered lies into the air, lies designed to turn friends into strangers, allies into enemies. She has stirred confusion in your relationships, division in your home, and resistance on your path. She wants you isolated. She wants you doubting yourself, because isolation is the first chain of darkness, and doubt is the lock that holds it tight. But hear me now. Her secrecy ends this very moment. Her shadow is pierced by the flame of revelation. I, Michael, am tearing away the veil she hides behind, and I declare to you that her every plot is already broken. But do not mistake me. Her attacks were real. She has sent words like poisoned arrows. She has summoned spirits of delay and stagnation. She has poured envy into the soil of your destiny, hoping it would choke your blessings before they could grow. She believes she has built walls around you so high that you cannot climb over, so thick that you cannot break through. Yet what she forgets is this: walls mean nothing when heaven sends fire. Chains mean nothing when heaven sends a sword. And curses mean nothing when the voice of God speaks blessing over you. Still, you must understand the weight of this battle. The darkness she has called upon is not powerless. It is ancient, it is cunning, it is relentless, but it is not greater than the light. Do you hear me? It is not greater than the light that surrounds you now. And though she thinks she moves unseen, heaven has recorded her every act. Every candle lit, every word spoken, every knot tied in black thread, all has been seen, all has been written. Nothing escapes the eyes of the Eternal. Her curses are loud in the courts of heaven, and the judge has already declared, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper, not one." But I must warn you, the coming nights may still feel heavy. She will not stop easily, for desperation drives her now. Her spirit knows that her time is ending. She feels her power slipping, and that makes her frantic. You may dream strange dreams. You may feel sudden fear. You may even hear whispers in the silence, as though someone calls your name.
Do not be afraid. Do not answer. For those whispers are nothing but dying shadows trying to cling to the living. When you hear them, call my name. When you feel the weight, speak light into your room. And when the fear rises, say these words, words that no darkness can endure. I am covered. I am chosen. I am protected. No curse may touch me. Do you feel that? Even now, as you hear me, the heaviness begins to lift. The atmosphere shifts. The shadows tremble, for they know I am present. I stand with you now, my sword drawn, the flame of heaven burning in my hand. Every dark arrow sent against you has been caught in the fire. Every curse has been shattered in midair. Child of light, listen closely, for soon I will give you the prayer that seals this protection. And when you speak it, the walls will collapse, the chains will fall, and her power will turn back upon her own head. But first, you must be ready. For the moment you pray with me, the very ground beneath her will shake, and her spells will recoil upon her. This is why she fears you. This is why she hides from you, not because you are weak, but because if you ever discover the fire inside you, her darkness cannot survive a single moment. And tonight, you have discovered it.
Now, hear me with all of your spirit. The time has come to shift the battle. You have seen the shadows at work. You have felt the heaviness on your path. You have recognized the woman cloaked in darkness, summoning powers not meant for the children of light. But understand this truth. Her curses are powerless until you receive them. Her chains cannot bind you unless you agree with them in silence. And tonight, silence must end. Your voice must rise, for it is your voice that carries the light. The Eternal One has written this in the law of heaven. When you speak light, darkness must flee. When you speak blessing, curses are broken. When you call upon the fire of heaven, no shadow may remain. But listen closely, for the prayer I give you is not an ordinary prayer. It is not soft words spoken without force. It is a weapon. It is a sword sharper than any darkness, and once it leaves your lips, the woman's work will tremble, her hands will fail, and her own spells will return to her doorstep. Yet you must prepare your heart before you say it. Do not speak it with fear. Do not whisper it with doubt. Speak it with the authority that already rests upon you. Speak it as though heaven itself flows through your breath, for in truth it does. Can you feel the stirring around you? The air grows heavy, not with fear, but with the presence of armies. For even now, as I speak, legions of angels stand beside you, their swords drawn, their armor shining, their wings unfolding in the unseen realm. They are waiting for the moment you declare the words that will break the darkness. The woman believes you are weak. She believes you are blind. She believes her whispers in secret rooms have gone unheard.
But the moment you pray, the entire weight of heaven will answer. The very ground she stands on will shift. The shadows she commands will scatter, and her own chains will wrap around her, leaving her bound by the curses she once sent toward you. Do not think this strange. Do not think this unjust. For the Eternal One has decreed, what is sent against my child returns sevenfold to its sender. This is the law of light. This is the justice of heaven. Now you are ready. The fire has gathered. The sword has been lifted, and your voice is the key. Prepare yourself, child of light. In the next breath, I will place upon your lips the words of fire, and when you speak them, nothing in darkness shall remain.
Now the moment has come. The fire of heaven surrounds you. The sword of light gleams in my hand. The armies of angels stand in formation, waiting for your command. And the woman who works in darkness, even now she trembles, for she senses what is about to be spoken. Child of light, take a breath. Still your heart, for this prayer is not soft. It is thunder in the spirit. It is fire in the unseen, and once spoken, it cannot be undone. Now repeat after me, and as you speak, believe that every word cuts through chains, every word breaks through walls, every word sends the shadows fleeing. The prayer begins. O Lord Most High, you who are light, you who are fire, you who are the shield around me, I call upon your name this very hour. I stand under your covering. I hide beneath your wings. No curse, no darkness, no spell, no shadow shall have power over me. Every chain tied against my destiny, I break it now in the name of the living God. Every word spoken against my life, I cancel it, I nullify it, I send it back to its sender. Every arrow shot in secret, I shatter it in the air before it touches me. Every whisper of darkness that calls my name, I silence it now by the fire of heaven. No woman, no man, no spirit, no shadow shall stand between me and the destiny heaven has written for me. By the authority of the Eternal One, I walk in light, and darkness has no claim. Now pause. Can you feel it? Even as you spoke, the atmosphere shifted. Chains that clung to you in silence have fallen. The fire of heaven has risen around you like a wall. The woman's spells are unraveling even now. Her knots are loosening. Her candles are extinguishing. Her whispers are caught in her own throat. But we are not finished. No, child of light, this is only the beginning. For the battle is fierce, and though her power weakens, she will attempt one final strike. Yet do not fear, for we will go deeper. We will speak stronger, and every remnant of her shadow will be consumed. You must remain with me. Do not drift. Do not lose focus, for the next part of the prayer will not only protect you, it will send a sword into the very heart of her darkness.
Already the angels around you lift their voices. Already the throne of heaven has received your words as incense, and already the judgment has been written. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against you shall fall, and every curse shall return to its sender sevenfold. Take courage, for you have spoken fire, and fire cannot be overcome.
Do not grow weary now, child of light. You have spoken the first flames, and the fire has risen. But the darkness has not yet surrendered fully. The woman still clutches her candles. Her whispers grow frantic. Her hands shake as she ties her knots again, hoping her shadows will hold you. But she does not understand. Every word she speaks now returns against her. Every shadow she summons turns upon her, and every curse she sends is swallowed in the fire you have unleashed. Now, listen to me, for we must go deeper. This prayer will not only break her work, it will expose her, silence her, and leave her powerless before the throne of the Eternal One. Take a breath, lift your voice again, and speak after me. The prayer of fire continues. Mighty God of heaven, I stand not in my strength, but in yours. And with the sword of Michael drawn beside me, I strike down every shadow that has been sent against my life. Let every chain break. Let every spell dissolve. Let every curse return to its sender. I strip the woman of darkness of every power she has borrowed. I cut the cords that connect her to spirits not of you. I call upon your fire to surround her until her hands can no longer lift against me. Her circles of shadow, I scatter them now. Her black candles, I extinguish them with the breath of heaven. Her knots of thread, I untie them one by one and cast them into the sea of forgetfulness. No more shall she steal my blessings. No more shall she delay my destiny. No more shall she weigh down my spirit. For I am shielded. I am chosen. I am untouchable in your light. Let the arrows of darkness return to their maker. Let the pits she has dug for me become the place where her own feet stumble. Let her curses echo back to her doorstep sevenfold until she knows the power of the living God. I decree this, I declare this, I establish this in the name of the Eternal One. Now, pause and listen. Do you hear it? The sound of shattering, the breaking of chains, the scattering of shadows. Even now, in the unseen realm, her weapons are falling apart. The ground she stands on trembles. The air around her is heavy with judgment, and her own shadows cry out against her. Child of light, this is the moment she feared. This is the reason she attacked you, because she knew that if you ever discovered your voice, if you ever called upon the fire of heaven, her entire kingdom of darkness would crumble. And now it crumbles. But we are not finished. No, for the Eternal One does not only deliver you, He establishes you. He does not only break chains, He crowns you with light. And in the next prayer, I will lead you into a covering so complete, so unshakable, that no shadow will ever dare to rise against you again. The battle turns in your favor. The fire consumes the darkness,
And I, Michael, stand beside you until every remnant of her power is gone forever.
Child of light, hear me. The chains have fallen, the curses have cracked. The woman's whispers grow faint, her shadows scatter like smoke in the wind. But still, I must tell you, the battle is not complete until the seal is placed. For shadows often return when doors remain open. And though her first weapons are broken, if you do not guard your soul, she will attempt to strike again. This is why heaven has commanded me to give you the prayer of sealing, a covering so fierce, so radiant, so consuming, that no shadow shall ever pass through again. Now stand in your spirit, lift your head high, and speak with me these words that echo like thunder in the heavens. The Sealing Prayer. O Lord of hosts, clothe me now in armor not made by hands. Gird my waist with truth. Place upon my chest the breastplate of righteousness. Fasten upon my head the helmet of salvation. Place in my hand the sword of the Spirit, burning with eternal fire. And shield me round about with faith, that no arrow of darkness may pierce. Circle me now in light. Circle me now in fire. Circle me now in your presence, until no shadow dares approach. I close every door that was open to the enemy. I shut every gate through which the woman's whispers sought to enter. I seal every crack, every hidden place, every broken opening in my spirit. No spirit of darkness shall pass. No curse shall rest upon me. No shadow shall follow me. Over my house, light. Over my family, fire. Over my path, blessing. Over my destiny, divine covering. I declare my name is written in light. I declare my steps are guarded by angels. I declare my destiny is sealed by heaven's decree. Let it be written, let it be sealed, let it be established forever. Now, pause and breathe. Can you feel it? The silence after the storm, the weight lifted, the peace that settles like a river over your spirit. That is not illusion, it is the seal that even now burns brighter than every curse that was spoken. And now, child of light, you must walk boldly, for where you go, the light goes. Where you stand, the ground shines, and the woman who cursed you will never again be able to reach the place where you now stand.
Child of light, listen closely. The battle has turned. The seal has been placed, and now heaven begins its work of judgment. Do you feel it? The air around you no longer trembles with heaviness, it vibrates with power. The chains that once weighed you down are shattered pieces scattered on the floor. The shadows that pressed against your spirit now retreat, howling as they flee from the fire. And the woman? Yes, the one who cloaked herself in darkness, the one who dared whisper your name into shadows, now she finds herself caught in her own web. For every curse she spoke has returned. Every knot she tied has bound her own hands. Every candle she lit has burned her circle to ash. And every shadow she commanded has turned its back on her, abandoning her to the emptiness of her own doing. Do you see it? The reversal is complete. The very weapons she forged in secret are now broken pieces at her feet. The very chains she prepared for you are wrapped around her ankles. The very pit she dug for your destiny has become the place where her own steps stumble. This is the justice of heaven. This is the decree of the Eternal One. What is sent in darkness shall return to its sender. What is meant for evil shall turn into judgment. Now, child of light, do not rejoice in her fall. Rejoice in your freedom, for your spirit rises, your path clears, your blessings flow again like rivers unblocked. Your destiny opens like a gate that was once shut, now wide before you. Listen, even now angels move around you, repairing what was broken, restoring what was stolen, multiplying what was delayed. The opportunities that slipped through your fingers return, doubled in measure. The relationships that fractured under her curse are mended by divine hands. The blessings that once felt distant now come rushing to meet you. And the woman? She fades into silence. For she cannot touch you again. Her name is erased from your path. Her power is stripped, and her own shadows consume her attempts until she is left with nothing. Child of light, you are not only free, you are lifted higher. For those who survive the fire are crowned with glory. Those who walk through the valley of shadows come out shining brighter. And now your crown glows with new strength. Your spirit shines with greater fire, and your steps echo with authority. Hear me, for I declare it before heaven and earth, no curse shall rise against you again. No shadow shall dwell near your dwelling. No whisper shall pierce the seal that surrounds you. From this day, your name carries weight in the Spirit. From this day, your house is marked with light. From this day, your destiny is unshakable. The woman is defeated. The curse is broken. The seal is eternal. And you are victorious. Lift your eyes, child of light. Walk forward, for the shadows are behind you, and the fire of heaven lights every step before you. Victory is yours forever.
Child of light, now that the shadows have fallen away, I will show you what comes next. For when darkness breaks, light does not simply return, it multiplies. When chains are shattered, you do not merely walk free, you walk crowned. And when curses are broken, blessings do not trickle, they pour like rivers without end. Hear me, for I reveal to you the truth of what is being written over your life in this very hour. Where doors were once shut, they open wide. Where opportunities were stolen, they return sevenfold. Where your strength was drained by unseen battles, it is now restored with double fire. Where delay slowed your destiny, acceleration now begins. Do you see it? Look with your spirit. Ahead of you lies a path once clouded in smoke, now glowing like gold beneath the light. The road is clear, the air is clean, the heaviness has lifted, and a gentle wind of blessing begins to blow over your life. The Eternal One whispers, "What was taken from you will be restored. What was delayed will arrive. What was broken will be healed, and what was cursed will be turned into testimony." Even now I see angels carrying scrolls with your name. On these scrolls are written the blessings that were once blocked by darkness. Healing that touches your body and soul, provision that flows without measure, relationships restored in peace, paths of destiny unrolled like parchment before your feet, doors of favor opening in places you thought were closed forever.
Child of light, hear this. The very areas where you suffered most shall become the very areas where you shine most. Where you were attacked in finances, abundance will flow. Where you were attacked in health, strength will rise. Where you were attacked in love, true companionship and peace shall find you. Where you were attacked in destiny, the hand of God shall lift you higher than you dreamed. The woman thought she could stop your rising. She thought she could silence your name. But instead, her attack became the fire that forged your strength. Her curse became the trumpet that awakened your destiny. Her whispers became the reason heaven moved on your behalf. Do not fear the memory of her, for she has no power now. Do not dwell on the shadows, for they cannot return. Instead, lift your eyes to what is before you. For your story now shifts from sorrow to glory, from delay to acceleration, from battle to victory, from curse to crown. And I, Michael, declare this before heaven and earth. Your season of heaviness is over. Your season of confusion is broken. Your season of defeat is finished. From this moment forward, you rise. Your name shall be spoken in rooms of honor. Your face shall shine with peace that no darkness can disturb. Your path shall attract blessing, not battle, and your destiny shall unfold with beauty, for the Eternal One himself writes it. So walk boldly, child of light. The woman has fallen. The shadows are gone, and you step now into a new dawn. Hear me, for this is truth. You will never again be the same. You are marked, you are sealed, you are lifted, and your life now carries the fragrance of victory.
Child of light, you have stood in the fire. You have prayed with the voice of thunder. You have broken chains, scattered shadows, and risen into freedom. But listen well, for I must speak a warning. Though the woman is defeated, though her shadows are scattered, the enemy does not surrender easily. The spirits she called upon may attempt to circle, searching for cracks, looking for open doors. Like smoke, they seek the smallest opening to enter. Like thieves, they search for unguarded places in your heart. This is why you must remain vigilant. For the victory is eternal, yes, but your watchfulness must also be eternal. Guard what you have received. Do not sleep in the comfort of victory so deeply that you forget the battlefield still exists. The woman's curses are broken, but others may rise with envy. Her whispers are silenced, but shadows often roam in search of new prey. Do not fear them. No, child of light, you need not fear. But you must walk in wisdom. For wisdom keeps the doors closed. Wisdom keeps the seal unbroken. Wisdom ensures that no shadow may return. Now, hear the instruction of heaven. 1. Guard your words, for words carry power. Do not speak in despair, for despair opens doors. Do not speak in anger without control, for anger invites shadows. Let your words be filled with light, for light repels darkness. Guard your mind. The woman once attacked you with doubt. She will try again through thoughts not your own. Resist them. When whispers of fear rise, answer them with faith. When lies creep in, answer with truth. For your mind is the gate, and the gate must remain sealed. Guard your house.
Let no unclean practice dwell where you live. Remove objects tied to darkness, gifts given in malice, symbols not of light. Fill your space with prayer, with words of life, with the presence of the eternal. For where light dwells, darkness cannot linger. Guard your heart. Bitterness is a seed that invites shadows. Unforgiveness is a door that calls them back. Do not let anger against the woman poison you. She has already fallen by her own hand. Leave her to the judgment of heaven. Your heart must remain pure, for the pure heart shines brighter than fire. Child of light, I must tell you, the enemy will test you. He may come in subtlety, not in open attack, through distraction, through discouragement, through temptation to return to old ways. But if you stand, if you remember what you have prayed, if you walk in the light you now carry, no shadow shall touch you. Already I see your destiny rising like the sun. But as the sun rises, shadows always try to follow. Yet they cannot overtake the light. They can only linger at the edges. And that is where they will remain powerless if you remain steadfast. The Eternal One speaks this promise over you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I will be your shield and your strength. Though enemies may rise against you, they shall fall by your side. And though curses may be spoken, they shall shatter before they reach you. So walk wisely, pray daily, keep your spirit sharp. For you are no longer a target. You are a warrior wrapped in light. You are no longer a victim. You are a victor crowned with fire. And the woman, the darkness, the curses, they are behind you, broken forever. But your vigilance keeps them behind you. Your watchfulness keeps your crown shining. Your discipline keeps the seal unshaken. And I, Michael, promise you this. So long as you remain in light, I will remain beside you. My sword will remain drawn, my shield will remain lifted, and my fire will remain burning to guard your path forever. Do not grow weary. Do not fall asleep. For your destiny is too great, your light too bright for shadows to ever claim again.
Child of eternal light, you have stood in battle, you have walked through fire, and you have not been consumed. Now the heavens part, and the Eternal One commands me to show you what lies ahead. For your days are not ending in sorrow, they are only beginning in glory. Look now, I open the scroll of your destiny. I lift the veil from your tomorrow. What you thought was ruin shall rise as blessing. What you thought was loss shall be revealed as protection. What you thought was delay shall be revealed as divine timing. Behold, I see you walking on a road where shadows once gathered, but now that road is paved with light, each step glowing beneath your feet. Your enemies watch from afar, their curses return to them, their whispers silenced, their hands chained by their own darkness. I see the woman who cursed you. She hides in her own shadow now, powerless, watching as you rise. Her envy burns, but it cannot touch you. Her hatred grows, but it collapses inward, consuming her, never reaching your path. For the Eternal has lifted you beyond her reach. I see doors opening before you, doors no hand can shut. They glow with opportunities, with favor, with blessings. Where others will knock and wait, you will enter. Where others struggle, you will be carried.
for the hand of heaven now rests upon your shoulders. I see your household. Where once there was fear, there is now peace. Where once there was confusion, there is now clarity. Children laugh again. Voices sing again. The air itself hums with joy. No shadow may enter your dwelling, for it has been sealed with light. I see your heart, once wounded by betrayal, pierced by envy, bruised by curses. But now a crown rests upon it, a crown of strength, of wisdom, of resilience. Your scars are not signs of weakness, they are marks of survival. And survival has turned into victory. Victory has turned into testimony. And I see your future, radiant like a sunrise that no cloud can cover. I see you walking with confidence, speaking with authority, shining with a fire that others cannot explain. They will ask, how did this one rise when so many tried to pull them down? And the answer will be, because heaven fought for you, because light crowned you, because shadows could not defeat you. Hear this prophecy, child of light. Your name will be remembered, not for your battles, but for your victories. Your voice will carry weight, for it will not just be your voice, but the echo of heaven. Your steps will open paths for others, for where you walk, the ground itself will be sanctified. Your presence will shake shadows from others, for the fire you carry will spread. The Eternal One declares, I will turn your mourning into dancing, your shame into honor, your weakness into strength. What was meant for evil against you, I will turn for good, and the very curses spoken shall become fuel for your blessing. But child, this is not only your destiny, this is your calling. For you are not lifted for yourself alone. You are lifted to lift others. You are blessed to be a blessing. You are freed to set others free. I see people drawn to you, broken, afraid, attacked as you once were. They will come to you, seeking light, and the fire within you will heal them. The words you speak will break their chains. The wisdom you carry will protect them. You will be as a torch in a dark world, and your story will be the map that guides others to their own victory. Now, child of light, remember this. The scroll of your destiny has been unsealed. The vision of your future has been revealed. Do not doubt it. Do not question it, for the Eternal's word does not return empty. It is planted, and it must come to pass. Walk forward now. The shadows behind you cannot follow. The curses above you cannot fall. The enemies around you cannot touch. For you are crowned, you are sealed, you are chosen, and your future has already been written. A future of fire, a future of glory, a future of light eternal.
Listen carefully, child of light, for what I give you now is no ordinary prayer. This is a shield that cannot be pierced. This is a fire that cannot be quenched. This is a sword that cannot be broken. Heaven has placed these words upon my tongue, so they may rest upon yours. Repeat them daily, and no darkness may touch you. Speak them aloud, and shadows will scatter. Whisper them in silence, and even your thoughts will glow with fire. Now open your heart, and let this prayer become the very breath within you. O eternal light,
flame that never fades, surround me now, shield me with your shade. Archangel Michael, warrior bright, stand by my side, defend with your might. No curse shall bind me, no shadow remain. Break every chain, return every pain. Where envy rises, let it fall as dust. Where hatred speaks, silence it with trust. I walk in light, I walk in flame. I rise in glory, I bear your name. From dawn to dusk, from dusk to dawn, your wings protect me, I am never alone. O sword of fire, O shield divine, let heaven's strength forever be mine. Child of light, speak this prayer when you rise in the morning. Speak it when fear whispers at night. Speak it when shadows gather around you, when doubts enter your mind, when curses are hurled at your name. This prayer will not only guard your life, it will cleanse your path, sanctify your home, and break the curses of those bound to you. When you speak it, fire will descend. When you speak it, angels will gather. When you speak it, I, Michael, will stand beside you, sword in hand. Now hear this secret, hidden for ages. Each time you declare this prayer, you carve a circle of light around you that no darkness can cross. And every time the prayer leaves your lips, its echo rises to heaven and returns multiplied, striking down every curse, every spirit, every shadow sent against you. Do not let a single day pass without it, for the one who cursed you still watches, still waits, still schemes. But this prayer is your firewall. Their spells will rise, but will turn back. Their envy will burn, but will consume themselves. Their hatred will pierce, but only their own heart. And as you grow in this light, you will no longer fear the curse, for you will know the truth. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No tongue that rises shall stand. No darkness that gathers shall endure. The Eternal has sealed this over you. I, Michael, have witnessed it, and the scroll of heaven has confirmed it. Now, child, repeat this prayer. Let it sink into your bones, etch itself upon your spirit, and burn within your breath. For this is no longer just a prayer. It is your covenant. A covenant of fire, a covenant of victory, a covenant of eternal light.
Child of light, do you know why this woman worked against you? Why she spent nights chanting, burning candles, whispering curses into the wind? It was never because of who you are in this moment. It was because of who you are becoming. The darkness does not attack the ordinary. It does not waste its power on those with no destiny. It only rises against those chosen for greatness, those carrying a fire that cannot be extinguished. And you, yes, you, are one of them. This woman looked into the shadows, and she saw something about you. She saw the crown that heaven has prepared. She saw the doors that were opening for you. She saw the favor that surrounds you like a cloak. And jealousy twisted her heart. Her envy became poison, and instead of turning to light, she bound herself to darkness, to stop what she could never truly stop. Listen carefully, for this is the secret they never wanted you to know. Before you were born, your name was written in the scroll of heaven.
Your path was marked with fire, and no curse, no shadow, no hatred, no spell can erase what heaven has decreed. This is why she failed. This is why her curses collapsed. This is why even now her own power is consuming her. For every time she called your name in darkness, the Eternal called your name in light. For every arrow she fired, angels raised their shields. For every word she spoke against you, the voice of heaven declared the opposite. You were chosen. Chosen to walk where others fall. Chosen to rise where others remain bound. Chosen to break chains, not only for yourself, but for others still trapped in shadows. Do you feel it now? That fire stirring within your chest? That weight lifting from your spirit? That is not imagination. That is destiny awakening. The truth, child, is this. The woman feared you, not for what you are, but for what you will become. For when your light rises in fullness, no shadow can stand in your presence. When your voice speaks, chains will break for others. When you walk forward, the ground itself will be marked by fire. You are not a victim of darkness. You are the destroyer of darkness. And that is why the enemy trembled. That is why curses flew at you. That is why she tried to stop you. But hear me now. She cannot. She never could, and she never will. For I, Michael, have seen the scroll. I, Michael, have read the decree. I, Michael, declare this over you. You are untouchable. You are unshakable. You are unstoppable. No shadow shall consume you. No curse shall bind you. And your destiny shall rise like the sun, and no darkness can cover it.
Now it is time. Child of light, stand still and watch, for the hour of judgment has come. Look, do you see her? The woman who thought herself hidden, who cloaked her face in shadows, who whispered your name in rituals of secrecy. Now she is dragged into the open. The veil is torn, her circles of black fire collapse to dust, her candles extinguish one by one, her chants fall silent in her mouth, for the light of heaven exposes what she built in darkness. She trembles, child, not at you, but at the power standing behind you. She feels my sword before it strikes. She sees the fire in my wings before it falls. And she knows her time is over. Listen to her cries. Her curses turn into begging. Her arrogance melts into fear. But heaven does not waver, for she chose darkness, she chose envy, she chose hatred, and now she reaps the harvest of her own hands. I raise my sword, the sword of fire, forged in the furnace of eternity. It gleams with judgment, it burns with justice, and it cannot miss its mark. Do you see, child? The shadows that once answered her now scatter. The spirits that obeyed her now betray her. Even the darkness itself spits her out. And then, in a single stroke, the sword falls. The ground shakes, the air cracks, the fire roars like thunder, and everything she bound against you is broken. Every curse she sent is reversed. Every chain she forged shatters into sparks. Her altar crumbles into ash. Her whispers dissolve into silence. She is left empty, powerless, bound in the very chains she wove for you.
Justice has spoken, the Eternal has ruled, and I, Michael, have executed the decree. Now hear me, child of light, the woman can no longer touch you. Her power has ended, her reach is severed, her voice is silenced. But you rise from this confrontation untouched, purified by fire, strengthened by the battle, and crowned with victory. Lift your head. Do not look back at her ashes. Do not fear her memory, for she is nothing now. Her name is written among those who chose darkness, but yours is written in the book of light. And as I sheathe my sword, I declare one last decree over your life. Never again shall darkness approach you. Never again shall envy pierce your shield. Never again shall a curse find your dwelling. For the fire of heaven goes before you, the shield of angels surrounds you, and the hand of the Eternal rests upon you. This is the final word. This is the eternal judgment. The woman is finished. You are free forever.